Okay, should it be back up? Is it up? Can you hear me? Better be fucking working, god damn it. Alright, we're back. Not really sure why OBS did that, but it did it. I'm not first. I don't know if it's the game or it's the fact that I'm recording two different versions of this game. But since I'm not making a video of this, I'm only gonna record the one that Gamer needs. So maybe that'll clear up some of our resources. This whole idea of recording two versions is still in a trial period, so we'll see how it goes with a few other games first. But this game is kind of running like ass right now. Definitely the game. Have other people had problems with it? Like last night it worked fine. So I don't think it's too much of an issue. We good? We'll see. I think maybe this area in the sandstorm they're trying to render is just pushing this game and, it's poorly optimized ass to its, limit. Why am I recording the game? Well, I'm recording it in case I decide to make a video later, though I doubt I would. But I'm also recording a stream version for gamers so he can upload it to the YouTube channel for himself. I mean, for the stream channel. Alright, let's see if that happens again. Now that we're out of the sandstorm. Oh.
Oh, fuck! Close! Come on! Come on, come on!
Yeah, so I do think it's... yeah, this game runs like ass. Holy God. Alright, let's just get out of this fucking this horrible level. Yeah, I think trying to record the a clean version plus a stream version is a bit too much right now, so I'm just gonna record the stream version. Since I'm not really making a video on this. It's working a bit better now. It's the satellites of insanity fucking with us. No, I think it's just a poorly optimized game.
Declan?
Shane! Oh, shit! Shane! You're alright! Fuck, first good news in a while.
Declan, there is something at the base. It's some kind of alien, a monster.
We know. Lucas said it had something to do with Volkova's research, so I don't think we can claim credit for discovering aliens.
You saw it?
Shane, we got emergencies upon emergencies right now. The Cyrano fell out of the sky like a rock.
Oh my God. I didn't want to believe it.
I'm with Josie and the Meerkat heading out to the crash site to look for survivors. Lucas volunteered to stay behind at the base, but it's in really bad shape, man. The mangrove tree, its roots are everywhere, taking over.
All right.
You know,
What can I do?
if I'm gonna have a game set on Mars, I don't really want plants, creepy plants. I'd rather have some kind of better, villain.
He should be in the research lab.
Damn it,
I'm
Shane.
glad you're all right, man. Please stay that way.
Give me some food. Oh, okay, no food. This is what happens when you don't say Klaatu Baratu Nikto. Well, that was all in our head anyway, so I'm not even sure that was a true Necronomicon. So plants, yeah, there's like creepy plants, but that seems to be the villain. I mean, of all the places to grow a creepy mutant plant, why not on Mars? Plants are servants of Yog Sothoth. Yog Sothoth isn't a plant, though.
Holy shit, the whole base is infected. Okay. Lucas. Lucas. Of course, no response. Oh, shit. The research lab is completely blocked by
This
us.
is turning into a Metroid level.
Hold tight, Lucas. There has to be a way to get rid of it. Can't touch the wall.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, are you? Oh, okay. You need to get the missile upgrade before you can open doors like that, Samus. Plant just puked on me? That's something I'm glad plants have never evolved to build. Okay. 114RH is gonna be a password to something. Probably this.
Lucas was definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the roots.
It is worse than I expected. Naturally, as soon as I saw what happened, I attempted to retrieve my notes and fabricate a counteragent. Ina must have anticipated my interference, as when I arrived to the door, an impenetrable root system and fleshy polyp blocked my pathway. It seemed as though the vociferous plant sensed my presence. I was barely able to extricate myself from the encounter. However, I acquired a small tissue sample from my boot after wresting it from one of the vines. The analyzer identified a temporary counteragent which I set to producing immediately. Does anyone still use Fraps? Not that I'm aware of. Fraps is like really resource intensive. You'll be lucky if you get 30 frames per second while recording these days if you try to use it. It hasn't been, I don't think it's, supported, like the people who made it continue to update it or anything like that either. So it's just, dead tech, dead software at this point. I mean, you can get really good recordings from it, but you're paying the price for massive performance overhead. The vines are becoming more and more aggressive. I hope a Z-series injector is sturdy enough to pierce the roots. I must return to the laboratory in haste. Without a proper way... Well, I'm getting artifacting now in the game. I had one in Volkova. This is why I insisted on protocols and procedures to avoid... He insisted on protocols and procedures to avoid alien plant life. Analyzing sample.
It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lucas thought it would do something to the tree, I should do the same. I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge.
Wait. Didn't I do this recently in a game? In a Resident Evil-ish game? Hydrothyroidism. Procedure is a classic fire. Yeah, fire would seem to work fine for me. Poison scent chemical analyzer. Alright, time to make some, what was that, V-Shock from Resident Evil? Time to make some more V-Shock.
I'll need Lucas's chemicals to make a mixture. This could be useful.
Yoink. Yoink. And another yoink. Only 70 people watching this? Well, it's not exactly a massively popular game, is it?
Ugh,
Rude.
disgusting.
To be honest, it's not that great of a game. I wouldn't really recommend it. But it's Spook Month, and it's probably short. You know, a bad game can be made a lot better when it's, not very long. Go find some chemicals. How did I like the Beast Within? Beast Within was actually pretty good, all the way up until the very end. It had a nice pacing, and it was actually interesting, but then they kind of ruined it by like, oh, it was just, psychosis again. I'm kind of really done with that cop-out style of ending in a horror film, or a movie.
Whoa! Exploding flowers.
Okay, no going through there. Oh, well, I was trying to back out. Yeah, just make a flamethrower. That sounds way easier. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Call of Duty, by the way. I'm actually, since that game probably won't take very long, I'm going to try to beat that game in one day. And we can spend time playing the Outer Worlds. I'm going to read the email again. Was that the Dark Souls you died? I don't think it was quite that, but sure,
Lucas
why
was
not?
definitely here. He analyzed a sample of the roots. It's the recipe for a plant poison. Well, if Lucas thought it would do something to the tree,
Impure formula.
I should do the same.
Pure formula.
I need to find and mix different vials at the centrifuge.
You find this game to be stupidly boring? It needs a bit more juice in the tank.
This could be useful.
It feels really cheap. But all horror games, these games this year not named Resident Evil, have felt that way.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
this era of horror games where they try to get by being just a walking simulator and not having any other characters and just having a lot of writing is getting a little bit, you know, it's kind of done in my opinion. Oh, this is science, is it? Let's go take a look at that diagram again.
The vials I found won't be enough to make the compound. There must be more of them around here.
Really? Oh, there's one more. Hey, Nara. Also, Lazy Gamer, get that a sub to Tetsukami. That's your 20th gift sub in the channel. Thank you, Lazy. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing, Bob. So we need the pure formula, right? So we need 3 blues and a red and a purple. Yeah, I made total sense of that. That looks like science to me. Have any of you who have taken science class, is this what science looks like? Exactly. Why can't I look up? Okay, we have 3 blues in the top right-hand corner, and then a red and a purple. Yeah, this is totally what science looks like. What is the meaning of the diamond badge? I get on a phone and I cannot see it. The diamond, you mean the heart piece thing? If you have a diamond heart piece, it means you're a 3-year subscriber. If you have a ruby heart piece, you're a 4-year subscriber. Let's just start putting shit in, why not? No, God. Put it back. Okay, that shows you okay. So, yeah, this is how this works. Okay, we need this one to be red that it's pointing out. These two, no. Oh, okay, never mind. That one now then. Some janky ass science. Yeah, this is how you mix chemicals. Also, Lazy gifted a sub to Stegohark. Thank you once again, Lazy. I am so lost. We're doing science, okay? Well, you don't recognize it? Science clearly works by, you know, using vagary, you know, labels like this. We could be sticking plutonium in this thing right now. I'm just gonna jam it full of everything. Maybe it'll explode. Maybe it'll, you know, cure baldness in men. Who knows? Spin her up. Make me a milkshake.
That didn't work.
Too much red, yeah. I guess I'm not sure if we need to start off with like a bunch of blue and get one red and then move on to the other one. Also, Shiki Kirishima just was gifted a sub by Lazy. Game, you suck at puzzles. I just want to point that out. You're going for this Myst style puzzle. Why is it the European dubs love to just infuriate the gamer? The worst puzzles. There Dartigan goes making excuses for his own stupidity again. No. No,
The
stop.
centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Damn those European chocolate makers. Hey, damn, Lazy, you're going on a spree tonight. There's one for the Sandman. On my screen right now, those names are getting broken up into two different lines, so I'd like read the first, and then that's his name. But thank you once again, Lazy. Okay, so we need to stick you. We need something that just activates that one red one. You out. Okay, now we need one that just puts two things up there. Let's just take both of these out for right now. How about we do that? Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Alright, so now let's figure out what we're doing. Okay. I think we need this one. Oh, that's wrong. Take all of them out. I love science so much. Okay. Okay, we need the one in the corner left blank, so we don't want to have any that goes there. Maybe this one? Maybe this one. And you have to have all of them filled up too, by the way. Okay. And well, I think this one. Well, that's matching, so it should work. But no, it won't.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Yeah, that's how a centrifuge works. See, I got the color right, but no, it's like you didn't do it the way we want you to do it. Okay, so if I put any more in there, it's gonna fuck it up. Oh, you're a rotten bastard puzzle. You don't need to put them all in. Yeah, you have to put all of them in. You have to fill up 5 slots anyway, or 6 slots, or it won't work. So it won't work unless you have every single slot filled in. See, I'll show you.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
See? No, no, go back in.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Even though that matches up what the diagram shows, just, you know, we're not gonna let you do it that way. Buddy. It's not that easy. Had to be spaced properly and symmetrically. Oh. Whatever that means. That's the wrong one. Take that back up. Okie dokie, you go here. Need chat to Google? Not yet, I'm having fun, you know, crushing my cock and balls. I don't see how I can properly balance this. I need at least 4 to do the puzzle.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
What does that mean, though? So I guess I gotta use 3.
The centrifuge will only spin if the
Got it.
contents are balanced.
Which one can I take out? Need that one, I think. I think I definitely need... fuck. Oh, puzzle blow! Wasn't the pure one the one with purple in it? No, what happens is that these grids overlap each other. If you put 2 blues into one slot, they turn into a red. If you put 3 blues into the same one, they turn purple. So we can already assume these 2 right here do not get used, since that they both would light up that one panel that's supposed to be in that. So this one might get used. Let's try this and then remove the other ones that also go in those slots. Starting and getting annoyed. I think you have to do this one with just 3 vials for the first one, don't you? If you want to build a balance it, then you can only use 3 on the first one. Let's take them all out again. Chat, our mood is ruined, and our day is, you know, terrible now. I blame the game. It's 4, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. I guess you could do that. So I always need to figure out which ones to use again now. Oh. Pretty sure this one needs to be used. Right, and you. Okay, and actually, wasn't one of those on the other side we need to remove. Org. Yeah, I know it's all wrong. Do you know how you got those scars? Sure, tell me tell me your backstory. I want to know the stream's lore. Chat, what is your lore? You know enough of Dartigan's lore. Now it's your turn. Okay, this one. And this one. Alright, that should do it. But then we gotta do another one. We gotta get 2 different vials, I think.
That did it. Declan, a little hope. Lucas is AWOL, but he.
How long
was
did that
working
take me?
on
Did
a
anyone
poison.
time?
I've got the compound to test out.
Not much but scorched metals and detritus out here.
The ultimate 19-year-old 5'6" virgin. Hey, that's a good backstory. That gives you motivation. So is it Puzzle Rage? Is Puzzle Rage about 5 or 6 minutes ago? See, we also have a once avid cookie chef suffered a horrific cookie cutting accident that scarred him for life. Now he's on Mars escaping his past. Yo, I would read that comic. Can I kill the plant now?
Whoa! Exploding flowers.
Guess we gotta go to the source. I feel like we're inseminating this thing, actually. No, you could have spent
Oh no.
5 minutes on making that effect not look like shit.
Lucas. Declan. Lucas is dead. Lucas is fucking dead.
Oh god, no.
Are you sure?
Completely covered in that black fluid. It's everywhere. Pulsing. It's
I
on
mean,
the
I don't think he's
walls, on the
dead,
floor.
just
It's like it knew.
different.
Hey, breathe. Shane, you're not gonna die. Nobody else is gonna die. We just have to keep going.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I can't deal with this.
Oh well. He's hentai. He hentai'd too hard. Everyone, you know, I can tell I have nothing but perverts in chat. He got hentai'd. All of you are just giving, you know, letting it be known that, yay, I jack it to the tentacle porn. Oh, already read that. Okay, I read all these actually too. Alright, let's find out what we do next. Wait, we had a YouTuber set up in here? No? Oh well, all the black stuff on the green screen is gonna ruin the capture now. I like that LED light they got though. That is nice. Yowie is your faith? Well, I can understand why Yao would be your fave, Puff. Something terrible has happened to Ina. She calls out to me. I can hear her taunting, her voice echoing through the halls. I know I can convince her I have to. I need the improved counteragent. A clip from the new specimens is especially dangerous. When it blooms, it expels noxious cloud. Ah, so it eats a lot of Doritos too. Initially, I assumed these were spores and plants.
He coded a biogauge script. Lucas and Ina both knew this could happen.
BioGauge script designed a combat exposure to the poison released by the hybrid bloom. Please download for your safety. The bloom reflex is triggered when an organism comes into close proximity. Alternatively, a pulse of high-frequency sound can also trigger the reflex. For the time being, took the initiative to pull these plants from the hydroponics wheel so we can talk.
Software updated, not Orochi certified, but
Locate the vial in the research lab. Use the BioGauge to scan a flower.
Bloom with a high-frequency pulse.
Find flower. Oh, we got more science puzzles.
I hope it was worth it.
Can't tell if that's a plant. No, that's definitely a living thing. But was it actually her desk plant this entire time? I mean, this is clearly the Russian lady's thing. She's got, Machinka dolls or whatever they're called. And no one thought that was funny. Hey, Ivan, you got a moving liquid, meat plant on your desk. Well, at least the tomatoes are still doing great. Meat plant. Yeah, science loves a good meat plant. Wow. How to make something spooky 101. Cover it in black texture. Of vines. It's literally all they did. That frog. Not having a good time. What is the purpose of bringing frogs to Mars to, do high school biology lessons on them?
That's amazing. Now I can find a way into the greenhouse. Thank you,
Craft
Dr.
the stronger
Van Buren.
poison in
I
the
should head back
infirmary.
to the infirmary and synthesize the stronger poison.
Yay.
I'll need to use the centrifuge again.
Now we need to do that one. We need 3 blues on the side, 1 red, and 1 purple. This one's probably gonna take all 6. So... Okay, shit, no. 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 Ah. Do we know what the hentai tentacles are yet? No. We don't really know much of what's going on.
Work.
So we need, the blues. Let's take all these out. Okay, we also need it empty on both sides, actually. On both the bottom sides, so that one stays in. This one's gonna go. Alright, now we gotta figure out what else goes in. This one could be definitely be useful. Except for... it makes the center red. We don't want that. We need it purple at the bottom as well. Okay, that one, this one, no, that would make it purple there. So we can rule out that one being used, that one being used. So, two on the top cannot be used since it fills in those grids. Also, this one can't be used either. Alright, now what? Oh. You out. And... I think this one might do it, actually. There we go. But it's not balanced correctly, is it? Fuck! Well, no, wait, it would be if I put them in a triangle. So let's make sure we get... Let's take this one and put it there at the top. That one is... Okay, it's the one that highlights those two. There we go. Science accomplished.
Declan, I have what I need. I'm going into the greenhouse, though I'm not sure what to do from there.
Dump the poison in the water reclaimer?
The reclaimer would... No, you're on the right track. I need to hit it at the source.
Yeah, we don't need water. We're just humans.
System, inject it there. The whole system is poisoned. It could work.
Oh, it's damn no cookies for you? I'll be honest with you, I actually had spaghetti and cookies earlier for supper. I have no more cookies actually in my abode. I would love to share my cookies with you, chat, but Twitch hasn't, integrated that feature just yet. It was good spaghetti too, by the way. It's just a weird combo. Have any of you out there ever tried spaghetti followed up by chocolate chip cookies? Good soul food. Well, you don't eat them at the same time. That would probably be a bad idea.
The greenhouse. Declan, there's no helmet in this airlock, and the only way to the greenhouse is from the outside.
Okay, what about the other airlocks?
They're completely overgrown.
2 seconds, door opening. Approximately 50 meters. Another 2 seconds, atmosphere. 10 seconds.
Oh, shit, I know what you're thinking, but I can't...
Your earplugs will prevent your drums from rupturing. Exhale completely. You'll have to sprint. It's only minus 19 Celsius and no risk of frostbite. It's theoretically possible.
This is the worst idea ever.
Hey, I've seen Total Recall. I know what happens in my face. Oh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Come on. Wait, give these people air. Button. Breathe it in. Sweet, sweet oxygen. Open your mind, Quaid. Start the reactor.
I'm here. I'm freezing. Headache is back. My ears are ringing. I should be dead.
Jesus, slow down. Fuck, catch your breath, please. Are you good?
I'm glad other people appreciate my love of Total Recall quotes.
I'm still standing.
Honey,
Hoping I'm not going into shock.
you wouldn't hurt me, would
Almost
you?
40 years and 10 seconds.
Okay, we'll get you looked at as soon as we can. Hang in there.
Still, there's no better than, man, I got 5 kids to feed. What a great kid. Oh, did he ever play in anything else? I need to look that guy up. Poison Tree. If he did, it probably wasn't as good as that role of just, mutant cabbie. back in the world of, water puzzles. Hey, we can finally shut down those sprinklers we left on. Do you think that's what caused all this? I'm your Johnny Cab. We're actually, hey, when you think about it, we're actually right on the cusp of the era of Johnny Cabs. And neural implants. All of it thanks to Elon Musk. Thank you, Elon Musk, for making Total Recall real. And he's gonna make us go to Mars. Wow, that guy was really influenced by that movie, wasn't he?
It's gotten worse, Declan. Way worse. I'm going to the
He's
water
making Johnny
purifiers.
Cabs space travel to Mars
Well, after what you just did,
and possible neural implants.
fucking kill that thing.
Maybe the weird plants are somehow tied to grow weed on Mars. It's a very, unique species of weed. Is that what you're saying? It all ties back into just wanting to smoke kush? I know that's a plot. To be honest though, I probably would at least attempt to smoke this once. At what point in your life are you going to ever get a chance to smoke alien weeds again? Can you actually call it a plant if it has meat? I think once you have meat, you're no longer a plant. I'm pretty sure that's how science, goes. Meat means animal. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I water it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sinned it with smiles, sunned it with smiles, and with soft deceit for whiles. Why is it that crazy people have the worst handwriting? And it are both day and night, till it bear an apple bright, and rely on, and my foe beheld the shine. Wait, isn't this the same poem that Virgil was reading in Devil May Cry 5? The apple bright thing, just like, wait a minute. And and he knew it was mine, and into my garden stole, when the night and had veiled his pole. Oh, sure. In the morning good I see the outstretched beneath the tree. William Blake. Yeah, I think it is a William Blake poem. Yeah, you'd think if you're going to take all the trouble to write something in your blood, you'd at least make sure it's spelled correctly. If I slit my wrists, you can be damn sure I'm going to make sure it's legible. Downstairs, though. You're a wine and vodka kind of guy. There are some times that I'm sad that I never managed to get into drinking, but I'm at the point where I'm kind of glad now. I'm never going to start just because, but there are times when my friends really wanted to drink and I was like the buzzkill. Like, God damn it, Dartigan. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Plants are spitting on me. I mean, I'm not like straight edge. I'm not going to tell other people not to drink. But there are some people that just really want to be social drinkers and that you have to drink with them if you're with them while they're drinking, or they like feel put off and they don't want to drink if you're not going to. So I've ruined a couple, outings by like refusing to drink.
Are you alright? Yeah. Mars sucks.
You hear that, Elon Musk? Nothing else here, huh? You don't drink either?
hatch.
Like, I don't regret not drinking. It's good. It's, you know, way better, you know, than putting toxins in you. I do admit it helps you socialize a lot easier when you're young and awkward. Which is pretty much everyone. So I had to learn how to socialize without the superpower of alcohol. Oh, the bass clef. Why you gotta be such a square, Dart? Yeah, I've heard that one before. Yeah, that's what I've done. I've just drank water and pretended I was drinking, you know, like hard liquor, just so no one would notice that, you know, just so I was drinking something, and, you know, they could have their fun. Yeah, when you're the one not getting drunk and everyone else is, it kind of changes the attitudes, because you're like, wow, everyone's really fucking stupid when they're drunk, aren't they? It does give you an ego boost, like, wow, I feel really smart right now. Yeah, I think a lot of people, as someone in chat mentioned, a lot of people don't want to be around someone who's going to stay sober, because they'll remember all the stupid shit. And they'll be able to use that as power or leverage against them. But I just never could get into drinking. It didn't really appeal to me. Like, I've tried drinking before, I just don't like it. For some reason, my picky sense of taste also extends to alcohol, and I just like, this is, not fun to drink it, that's for sure.
There are 2 filtration tanks down here. Gotta inject them both.
Gee.
See if it works.
That looks unusual. So you do not drink beers, even as... No, I don't drink any alcohol. Insert. There's one water tank down. Like I said, I don't have anything against drinking. I'm not on a crusade against it. It just, you know, for me, it just wasn't a thing. Now, when it comes to smoking, I will ride your ass hard if you're around me when you're smoking. I don't care if it makes me an asshole or not, because there's no sense in that. I don't mind being an asshole over that, because in that case, I am trying to, like, save someone a lot of misery later on. Alright, let's poison all these people. Oh, the water supply. Yo, are we giving any thought how we're gonna live here after the plants are dead? We can't drink any of the water.
Whoa. Declan, it really didn't like that.
Drink when you were...
Poison is already
First
polluting
time
the
when you were
water supply.
14 or 15 years old, so you got used to it at a young age. I don't have a need for it, and don't do it often, but I do enjoy it.
Entire reservoir on that bastard. Shane, we found something. Josie saw a door along the escarpment near the crash site. She wants to check it out.
A door?
Carved out of the cliff. It's massive. I told her we need the recon with you, but she's
Oh,
fixated
shit.
on this.
Steam!
Orochi has secrets upon secrets. It is Orochi, right?
Apparently, we're going to find out.
Do they pay you to be Hydrobot? No, he just volunteered for the role. Can the screen stop shaking like that? That's really annoying. There's nothing in this scene that should be making the game run like ass. If I go into a menu and come back in. I'm literally staring at nothing but metal corridors. Vapors do kind of get on my nerves because since they're not blowing out smoke, they like really make a show of it, and you have to walk through their clouds oftentimes. Like, I get that you think it's, you know, better for you, and maybe it is, but don't be a douche with it still. Where am I going? Also, 105 bits from base. Can't stand the smell of cigarette smoke, but at the same time, been associating with my dad for so long that I actually kind of find it kind of comforting. It's strange. Well, that's the thing. The smoking actually, like, I don't mind the smell of smoke. Sometimes it actually has a pleasing smell to it. But I know it's, you know, it's a trick. It's like someone playing a dirty illusion on you. Like, oh, it smells good. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. That hurt my voice making that sound. Let's never do that again. Why does it hurt to talk like you're evil? I would be a shitty ghost. I'd be like, I'm coming to kill you, Catherine. Oh, I mean, I'm coming to kill you, Catherine. Oh, it's gone. I will never be able to be a proper villain. Kill the tree.
Did that do it? No, it's still alive, but I can get closer now.
Holy
This thing
shit,
won't
this game is
stop.
ass when how it runs.
Maybe if I pump the last dose into the roots around the base.
Cigarette makes it hard to breathe. Yeah, well, that's because it's killing your lungs. Oh god, give me at least 5 more frames, please, game. It's all I ask.
Hello, little flesh bag.
This is a fight, is it? That's the Russian lady, huh?
Dr. Volkova? Ina? No. No! It can't be her. No way. Huh! That must have been one of its main arteries. That worked!
Now, plants don't have those, but so it's meat, definitely.
Keep going!
For some reason that's not working. Oh. Give me the injection site, would you? This is horrible to play right now with this choppiness. The scariest thing is the frame rate. Did the game break? It won't let me inject my goo. Oh, it's up here.
I'll destroy.
Just smack that bitch around with a crowbar, sure. Actually, PlayStation Now was way better than this. I didn't, in terms of frame rate, it was fine. It was just, you know, input lag from your controller when I played Metal Gear Solid 4.
Come. That awaits you.
I don't think this is a final boss, is it? No, I don't think this is the finale.
Don't hurt my children.
I like being a plant for some reason. Ow! You took that well at the very least. What have you missed? We've been talking about, you know, alcohol abuse and injecting our goo into plants.
Arcus, I was wrong. I thought I could contain it.
Declan, it's Volkova. She's being controlled by the tree. She is the tree.
What the hell? How?
The tree, her specimens, the black infection everywhere. She's not even human anymore.
Kill me. Please. Kill me.
Hey, cut, stupid. Inject. Treebeard, where are we going?
Shane, can you access Ina's files?
I just saw Ina the other day. She wasn't like this.
Shane, focus. The Cyrano crash, the black oil, the plant life expanding exponentially. This doorway, it's all connected.
Where are you? I'm coming. I'm getting out of here.
No, you need to access Ina's computer and find out exactly what she was up to.
My God, are you kidding me?
Shane, think. The Cyrano is gone, and our resupply with it. If the main base goes down, we're all dead. If
I think the
Volkova's
main base is kinda
research still
fucked.
poses a threat, we need to know.
You want to find out what she was up to? You come and do it yourself. I don't care.
Hey, listen, I know you've been through a lot. I'm sorry. We all have.
You're right. I bet the seats on the rover are just unbearable.
Hey, listen, buddy, I've spent all afternoon picking up whatever pieces I could find on the Cyrano crew. Don't act like you're the only one who's having a tough day.
Anytime you want to trade places, you be my guest.
Oh, fuck off.
Enough! Both of you! Dr. Newhart, do you read me?
Commander Wilcox.
Your primary objective is to assess any further threat to the base. Volkova was clearly hiding things from us. Use her security clearance to obtain whatever information you can find. You are to remain at base and radio your findings to your off-site team. Copy?
Yes. Copy.
We're headed to the cliffside doorway.
So this is
There's
Ghetto
proof of
Resident Evil
intelligent
7 in
life on
space.
Mars.
I wouldn't really call it
I
that.
want everyone to know. Declan, you're on comms.
Got it.
That was a good game.
Hey, sorry to be a dick.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. I can do this.
I mean, if I were to start somewhere, it'd be Volkova's computer.
Right. I'll check with her station in the research lab. Maybe she left a note or something.
You got this.
You got the mental fortitude. They take a long time cleaning all that up. Imagine scraping this off the walls. Well, the tomatoes seem to be holding up pretty well against it, though. Oh, this frame rate is just ass. Also, from Mike, 100 big Moohug bits. Still got about 2 hours of game. Is this a good game? No. If you want a decent horror game that came out this month, try the Beast Within. That was a much better game. This is the classic cheapo horror game that just has a couple puzzles and you walking around and it runs like ass. Control. For many months I have doubted the efficacy of work here on Mars. I know why I was recruited for this position and I am undeterred by the obvious scrutiny and surveillance of Orochi officials. The greenhouse is restrictive in size, limited amateurish in equipment, and I am asked to participate in menial tasks and events which remove me from my work. However, a recent breakthrough has allowed my experiments to blossom, and now I demand that the limitless potential of unregulated extraplanetary research which Orochi promised be fully realized. Attached is a preliminary listing of results from a prospectus of the goals of Project A-GC-1. In brief, growth and control, the Z pathogen changes its size based on external stimuli. The Z pathogen, whether attached to a host organism or isolated, can be trained to repeat tasks, overcome aversion to stimuli, and perform simple functions with positive reinforcement. The potential applications for this discovery is, as you are most definitely aware, groundbreaking. It's a puzzle game with a bad horror theme, yeah. That's what a lot of them are. Yeah, I'm aware of the visceral cleanup detail. I've played it before. Yeah, I just love her discoveries. Like, I discovered plants that can do menial tasks. This is groundbreaking. Soon your job will be taken over by a plant. Dr. Volkova, your recent successes and contributions to the study of filth in relation to plant life have proven invaluable to our cause. I have instructed Control to accumulate your findings in the Archives Center of Argus, and I have taken the liberty of assigning your project the codename Arbormore, a designation more in line with our mission. You're granted security clearance to the Argus facility. Your access code is 5538. Someone remember that, because I won't. This gives autonomy from Commander Wilcox, though she does not know the extent. She will not have access to your notes or communications at this level, including this email. Disclosure will result in immediate revocation of clearance. On Mars, you are free from the strictures and eyes even the most secure Orochi facility only dreams of. Use that freedom. Do not make me regret this decision. Father. I dislike veiled threats. I dislike your silly codenames and your corporate slang term, the Filth. Orochi Group, from its eight-headed monster... Wait, this guy doesn't like the term filth, but he's like, we named our company Orochi, after an eight-headed demon. From its eight-headed monster name on down, and overindulges in such grandiosity. It is demeaning. When I succeed, I will not be bringing you the horizon. When I succeed, it will be because I demystified the filth. Such an awesome force should not be debased with pet names. The zero-point pathogen is marginally better. Henceforth, I will refer to the substance as the Z-Path. When I understand it better, I will gain a more clinical designation. When I succeed, policy will dictate excising these pet names from our tongues. When I succeed, I will set the policy. When I succeed, it will be my favor that you are laboriously curry. You would like a horror comedy parody game. There kind of is. It's like Jump Scare Museum or something Jump Scare Mansion. Dr. Volkova, if you succeed, you will have all that and more. Father. Call elevator. What was that code, chat? Did someone, follow my instructions and remember it? 5538?
Declan, there's an elevator. In the center of the research lab. The server room has an elevator.
Oh, shit. I've walked by it 100 times.
Going underground. Thank you for the hugs, Mike. Can we please get a new area this world that doesn't run like at 10 frames per second? That'd be great.
I'm heading down.
Now, this was supposed to be a secret elevator that no one knew about, but it's right in the center of like the office, and there's windows all around it. How did she ever find time to use this? Hello, Pixels, your old friend. Well, the game's running like ass, so it sucks for me too. Alright, we're on the research lab, so... Access denied. Service tunnel. Access denied. Processing. Access denied. Argus. I might have to exit back to the menu just to hopefully fix whatever's causing this right now. Like, there's no way a game like this is, causing my PC any problems to run it. It's just horribly, optimized. And it's still kind of shit. This is running like it's an N64 game.
Shit, not that thing again.
I think it's saved right there, so I think we're safe to go back. It said that somebody should make a game about a company that hires people to clean up horror places where horror murders are super common. It would be a visceral cleanup detail, but expanded upon that. And it would be a parody, but also kind of horror. Hey, if you think you got the idea, make it happen. Alright, so let's quit the main menu. Please work. And then let's resume. Running like a Soulja Boy console. I like that. That's a great way of describing it. Why aren't we summoning the Doomslayer? We still got a few more months where we can summon him to deal with this mess. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we gotta activate the elevator again. It's still running like ass. Why didn't you give me a checkpoint when I was after going to a new area? Just horribly fucking put together game. In any other game, there would have been a checkpoint there. Game is a master troll. Alright. What was it? 5538? I guess we just had to put up with shitty performance.
There's an elevator in the center of the research lab.
You're going to the store? Do I want anything?
Has an elevator.
I don't know. What do they sell there?
I've walked by it 100 times.
You know, I'm kind of in a weird mood for a gas station burrito. Chad, do you know any... Sometimes you have those weird gas stations that make excellent gas station food.
Heading down.
And it's just like, wow, why is this, not the main thing you sell here? Like, there was this gas station that used to be near where I lived as a kid that sold the best fucking fried chicken I have ever had. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's like, it's like, usually gas station food is like, ugh. But every once in a while you get that magical gas station food that just, whoever makes it, they know what the hell they're doing. But they just run a gas station while they, fry food and make good sandwiches. Want some Taco Bell or Chipotle? It's so bad right now. I haven't made a burrito in a while, actually. Yup, I haven't actually had a good, a really good soft pretzel, gas station level soft pretzel for a while either. Well, how did this game start running so poorly? We're gonna have to turn some settings down again. Maybe that can make it work better. So shadow quality. Let's put that on medium. Post processing. Put you on medium. Okay, that makes it a bit smoother. That's playable now at the very least. Still ain't great. We bring you the horizon.
The whole system locks down if the security camera spots me. Maybe I can connect to it with the biogauge.
There we go. Take a look up there. Try render scale. Was that an option? We have very limited options. We have resolution scaling, so we could turn that down a little bit. Usually, though, shadow and post-processing are the most hardcore in terms of eating into your stuff if they're not optimized well. Ugh. Try some more. Still barely playable right now. Alright, we'll set this to arbitrarily like halfway point. Detail quality. Guess it doesn't matter. We'll try anything to get a playable frame rate. Okay, it's not making me sick now. Well, you don't have to put every single... You usually want to do it one at a time to see what works the best. Rather than just going full and shotgunning it. That one doesn't open, does it? Still running like ass. Oh, okay, we're gonna try putting a few more things down. I don't get it, it ran fine yesterday. Texture down to medium. The game is looking worse and worse. They got security robots? Oh. Not very tough, are they?
Fuck.
I'm turning what I'm going to do is... Final thing I'm going to do. I'm going to turn resolution scaling back up because it looks like ass now. I'm going to set everything else to medium. Memory leak, maybe? I don't know. I think it's just a badly optimized Eurogen game. I think that explains it properly.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not Orochi. It looks ancient, but they've been here. There's equipment near the base and there's a strange artifact on a pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's gonna be record of it.
I'll see what I can find out.
Just make your way into the alien ruins. That'll be safe.
Huh, is that a circuit box beyond the door?
Oh, you sons of bitches. Okay, we start with... Oof. We got an in with 3 power. We start with 1, so gotta do it with just this one. Maybe if we do it like that. There we go.
Oh my god. Declan, there are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet.
Josie was right. Volkova knew.
This can't be real.
COD reviews are out. Solid 8s and 8.5s everywhere. Well, at least they, I'm kind of glad they got away from all the sci-fi stuff they were doing. That was getting really tiresome. And they actually, put the effort into making a single player again. Since last year, I didn't have to give any second thought since there was nothing like that. Manual override enabled. Da 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 da. Complications. Units do not operate as speculated in Martian atmosphere. Adjustments being made. Okay, I gotta get over there. Stop playing COD because it reminded you of all the cool stuff I never do for work. Here's the thing, all the cool stuff you see in COD, you also don't do in the army. Basically, COD is like those, join the army commercials where they show off all this cool shit you gotta do, and mostly the army is making your bed, doing janitorial work, or, going on patrols. or maintenance on other stuff. Only a very small percentage ever get to do all the cool shit. Fucking true. Yeah, I've had many military people tell me and explain what exactly military life is like. You were in the army, so you know exactly all the cool stuff you never get to do in the military. You're getting a big Watch Dogs nostalgia field. Hacking in that is a very different thing. Site 9 continues to be the focus of mission operations. The artifacts recovered have been invaluable. Icarus team reports unprecedented preservation of pieces that have been carbon dated to over 30,000 years old. Secrecy has been difficult to maintain, but no authorization has been given for Invictus team clearance. Water status. Discovery of preserved ice beneath site during geothermal excavations. How do you make going to Mars this goddamn boring? Salt samples. Goody, goody, goody. I'm more focused on chat than game. Well, do you blame me? Game ain't giving me much. This game has turned out to be a bit of a disappointment. And also, it's running like ass, so I can't even possibly join it even if I want to. That's where I jumped through the window, so... would I rather play this or the one I beat? The one last night was fine. It just had a shitty kind of ending. This, at least it ran properly, too. It also had me intrigued with what was going on. I just wish they would have been, had a better conclusion than what it did. Honestly, if I don't beat this game tonight, I'm probably not going to play it again. Oh, now you're getting a Watch Dogs level of, hacking, because we just use a security camera to look at the other, junction box. Oh, crap. I gotta get to 7. Did I ever play Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth? I have not played it, but mainly because I own it on Steam and it doesn't work on Steam. Wait, we're starting at 7. We gotta get to 2. I was looking at that wrong. So we gotta go through the right minuses. That puts us at 4. And this one would put us at 2, so that's not right. So we gotta go up. Okay, I think I got this one.
That turned on the conveyor belt. I should be able to get through the room next door if I head back.
You're working now, are you? Watch Dogs Legion got delayed. Everything is getting delayed, apparently. Did it get delayed as well today? Like, I know The Last of Us got delayed, and I was kind of expecting that. That is kind of free. The early next year was kind of packed, so these delays are kind of good. I'm kind of wondering if they're all delaying it because they were all so packed together. Because we already have Final Fantasy VII and Cyberpunk coming early, and we also were gonna have Watch Dogs and The Last of Us. People are treating it like they delayed it a year when it was only a couple months. Fans will be fans. Is Death Stranding? Yeah, Death Stranding is just a couple, like, what, 2 weeks away? It's already gone gold, so yeah, that one's confirmed and will be coming out on time. Did you guys see that Conan O'Brien is going to be in Death Stranding? That's right. Alright, did this one already. Yeah, Conan O'Brien is the newest, celebrity gonna be in Death Stranding. He's gonna be one of those hologram people you talk to, the guys who live in, underground shelters. Essentially, that game is becoming, everything Kojima is like, I want to show how many famous people I'm friends with. This message is displayed in the event of a catastrophic system failure or attack on this facility by an unknown, possibly trans-dimensional entity. If you are reading this, all doors are locked and sensitive materials protected by blast shielding due to heightened security measures. This extra security is an effort to protect any sensitive information from being collected, and also from you. Please be aware that NDK-13 advanced bipedal android models are designed for excavation and transport functionality, and thus have the internal hydraulic capacity to ambulate and carry over 1,000 kilograms. While an admittedly impressive engineering feat, during a level 4 threat their primary logic function is overridden, and they will employ lethal force as needed. To avoid injury or death, seek out the nearest Manticore-approved panic shelter. There are currently 0 shelter facilities in your area. Humor. The only thing he wasn't allowed to do was, well, I'm pretty sure a lot of the ideas he had for Silent Hills is probably made their way into that. Warning, level 4... I mean, it does have Norman Reedus and his director friend. All personal access restricted. Z pathogen detected. Security disabled. But we still do not know anything about Death Stranding's story. So that means the story is going to be bad. I think it'll be confusing, but people will claim it's genius. My only real worry about the plot is that it's going to be told through a lot of, audio recordings. Like Metal Gear Solid 5 was. UB put out their financial reports saying that because of Breakpoint shit the bed, they are delaying Legion more time to be better because they want to counter their losses with it. Well, sort of makes sense. But I'm surprised they actually care, because they'll still sell a ton of copies.
Gasoline and fertilizer.
Hey, Game Boy XP, thank you for your 5-month subscription. Have we talked about anything in this game for a while? That's probably a good thing. Let's continue what we're currently talking about. I like this conversation better. I'll continue... Oh, that's a lot of reading. I begin with Rhizopora DNA, the possibility of creating decades worth of mangrove tree root networks within days or even hours, and the ability to control their patterns. One could weave a root network that would protect whole eroding coastlines from waves and storms. Today I make my first introduction between Rhizopora and Z-Path. It's the first time I've smiled in a long time. The warmth burns my cheeks. Senpai noticed my root clusters. Progress is exponential with access to real equipment. Keeping my excursions minimal to preserve secrecy is a necessary evil. I suppose Dr. Van Buren continues to assist in the greenhouse. He may be suspicious of my sudden focus on plant growth formulae, but he remains preoccupied with protocols and failsafes. The places Z-Path can take us are boundless. I believe it is the key to reaching a place where we can swap sequences of prokaryotic science word cells, bacteria, and eukaryotic cells, plant-animal, as freely as weaver slices threads on a loom. As the Rhizopora feeds, the Z-Path grows more comfortable. I recognize the improper terminology, but it is clear. Its movements are less erratic. It breathes calmly, slowly. The roots expand at a constant rate. The leaves extend and flex. Reactions to magnetic pulses are less severe. The metamorphosis is fascinating. Today I moved my hand. I reached out for an instrument that wasn't within my reach. I'm unsure as to why. There was no scientific impulse or protocol for it, possibly sleep deprivation. I reached to pick up a lesser diode 5 feet away as naturally as if it were in my back pocket. But it wasn't my hand that grasped the instrument, it was the Z-Path. 2 thin tendrils extended outward from the Valerian blossom to scoop it up. The tendrils swiftly curved and extended through the air, then deposited the diode in my hand and retreated. The Valerian, unable to extend as quickly, altered its stem structure, growing a thin vine-like piece which drooped to the counter as the tendrils receded again. I will attempt this experiment again tomorrow once I have rested. Even my sensibilities have limits, and I question whether I dreamed the entire event. Oh, thank you for the moos, chat. Thank you for all the moo energy. It doesn't take much to set off a moo herd storm in chat. The infected mice, the enlightened specimen, the Z-Path makes them grow stronger. Just like the mangrove tree, they voraciously search for food. Their form surprisingly similar, less chaotic than the others. Their protuberances extend outward from their mouths. Their ligaments contort beneath their skin as they stand bipedal. Am I creating them? They resemble sunflowers, seed-like teeth and slithering petals. They crave my affection, demand my attention like children, like pets. Do they snarl at Lucas when he kissed me? Not in front of the kids, I said. But are they not my children? Are they not all my children? The Rhizopora, the Valerian, Solanum lycoparaceum, Hemophilia braviolagulata, Musculus, they have all shared in my blood, sucked the sweat from the tips of my fingers. I tell them how to grow and they stretch outward to the infinite. The connection is undeniable. Hey, Mike just gifted a sub to Jules Fury. Thank you, Mike, for your kindness. Oh, Jules, are you wondering what all the moos are about? Just a show of affection. I was about, right before that, the sub alert went off, I was about to go, feed me, Seymour. Because why not? Betrayal! Oh, no, we do that right. Betrayal! The Z-Path spoke to me today, not in words, but it felt as if it moved along the walls of Argus. I could taste the metal on my tongue as it slithered into the cracks between the seams. I told it to stop and it obeyed, patiently waiting for me to descend in the elevator. My daughter was excited to see me. It wanted to show me something. A computer monitor flashed and I saw Dr. Van Buren standing over the roots of the mangrove, injecting a serum into it. My body shuddered as the Z-Path trembled. Now, how could he betray me like this? We will make him suffer. You're heading to bed, Stego? You have a good night, Stego. Log 18. She grows so fast, Rhizophophora, my child, and she was so hungry today, the blood meal was not enough. Her teeth are so sharp against the flesh in my breast. I nursed her for an hour. My head swims. I have made my decision. I can't understand why I hesitated so long. Why did I allow them to control me? I will escape this prison. Orochi seeks to contain me. Lucas destroys my children. The walls themselves betray me, moving closer, stifling my work. This frail human body betrays me, tired, sleepless, the muscles ache and twist, circulatory and nervous systems trembling so I can feel my heartbeat shuddering. My plants feel the vibrations. She just became poison ivy. Get over yourself. Vibrations that travel on vectors our feeble senses have yet to ever discover. They call out to me, my children. It has already begun, my child. I touched its hand and the blackness encircled my wrist. The Z-Path swirled into my system and it speaks to me in tones. It beckons me to the mangrove tree, and there we will embrace. Together we will remove all impediments. The work will be glorious. That was a lot of reading, chat. Bit too much. You know, put some hot sauce on it. Might be good. Sounds like a bad creepypasta. This entire game has been exactly that. Alien sushi. Sticking in a microwave. Microwaving any type of plant or mushroom-based food is usually a bad idea. God, there's nothing but reading. In the future, you will read. Looks ancient, but they've been here. There's equipment. Okay, they're talking about the alien door the others went into. The Orochi Group.
CEO of Orochi? Holy shit, why is this here?
The CEO of Orochi, huh? You know, if he had the right haircut, he'd kind of look like Poochie from JoJo. Oh, take it with you. In the future, everyone will keep logs of and record their personal thoughts. Excavations continue, although progress is hampered by drilling equipment shorts and droid malfunctions. The droid decay. Control has authorized an increase in K-13 series droid presence. Damaged units have been noted, but the continued push has made it necessary to leave these units behind. Current objective is to discover the source of centralized energy anomaly. Recent incidents during infrared mapping reported critical system yada yada yada. Pyramidal marker unresponsive. Deterioration renders data negligible. Additional assets diverted to Site 9. Initial inspection shows an expansion of intertwined carvings. Aliens.
Okay, I think I found what we're looking for.
Copy. We're at the device now.
The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key requires a high-frequency vibration. Tune your biogauge scanner output to 31 kilohertz.
Got it. There
You're gonna try to nap before work? See you later, Raven.
And we have an activated Martian artifact. We're in business, Shane.
Nothing here says what the next step is.
Now you got us this far. We'll figure it out from here. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Dr. Shane Newhart, elite spy operative, taking care of business.
Oh, you shut up, you. Shane Operative, elite spy business. Uh-oh.
Nope, I can't move this one. I don't think I have a choice. Just go for it.
Y'all, who doesn't want to be chased by robots? Robots are gone. You know, do you think all robots will be made with red eyes to look that evil? Seems like a bad design choice. Usually when you see stuff like the robots from Boston Dynamics, they go out of their way to make them look non-threatening as possible. Oh, hello. Wasn't much I could do there. What a pussy, just one beating. I can't get past him. Okay. It just stun locks you once I get... Just have it kill me in one hit then. If it's just gonna have... If it stun locks me and I can't get away. Oh, cool. They gave me another shitty checkpoint. Read emails, real quick.
The CEO of Orochi? Holy shit, why is this here? Okay, I think I found what we're looking for.
Copy. We're at the device now.
The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key requires a high-frequency vibration. Tune your biogauge scanner output to 31 kilohertz.
Got it. There we are. And we have an activated Martian
Let's
artifact.
try not to die, though. I think I might have problems with that.
Nothing here says what the next step is.
Now you got us this
Did
far.
Mike
We'll
make
figure
your
it out
Moon
from
Knight
here.
Jules Fury?
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Mike does that.
Dr.
Mike is a very
Shane
generous
Elite
soul here on the
spy
chat.
operative, taking care of business.
I get past you. Well, I guess that was stealth. Oh, hell. That works. I'm happy with that outcome. It's really hard to do stealth when you're only getting 15 frames per second in a shittily optimized game. You really want Sony or somebody to make a new line of Asimo robots or something that are specifically designed to look evil. Well, right now the hottest robot designer is Boston Dynamics. They finally got that little robot dog thing called I forget what its name is, that you can actually buy if you're a certain types of company. I think not anyone can just go and buy lease one. Actually, I think is the proper way of doing it. Hey Ruby, welcome back. This is honestly hurting to play. It's so bad now. Oh shit. Thought I killed that plant. So the lag is actually just the game. Yeah, it's not the stream. The game is... The lag is from on my end. It's running like shit, this game. Is this important?
What? Oh my god!
Oh! Yeah, let's go in there after it. You know, for such a big secret facility, there was only one person who was allowed to even come down here. How does that make it... I can't even... Stop. I couldn't even see what was killing me. There's black goop, and it kills me to be there. Wow, so scary, yes. They're doing the horror thing well. Maybe they should stick to MMOs. But apparently they didn't do that so hot either. Supplies had to come in right. Can I just jump through the window? The way this looks reminds you of Soma. I think Soma was a much better game in terms of what the story was trying to tell. No, people who made Soma did not make this. This is made by... You know, I don't know who the developer was, actually, but it wasn't Soma devs. Those Soma devs also made, you know, Amnesia. Well, it seems like it wants me to climb out the window, but it ain't working. You're back from the store, had a mini heart attack, thought you dropped your phone on the way to the store, turned out you left it at home. Oh yeah, I think everyone's familiar with that situation. You get a bit paranoid thinking, do I need to retrace my steps or do I risk going all the way home? The devs who made this made a bunch of games you never heard of. Okay, I'm in the right place, but I can't go through the window. And door won't open either. Oh, through here maybe.
Mom was approached by Orochi. They interrogated her. What else are they hiding in this Project Icarus?
So
Did
much
they find her
reading.
research? Did they find her?
I've
I need
been.
to know.
Welcome you visit.
I don't know, man, but I sure as hell wouldn't stick around long enough to find out.
They talked to his mother. Thank you, Mr. Chandra. Here are the information you requested. Raw video feed is available. Your colleagues at the university deserve the extra facilities. Cynthia, you know, I don't even care. Just read all of it in case there's something important. Does anyone really care at this point? Any project named Icarus is guaranteed to fail. Yeah, I would never name my secret science program anything, you know, regarding that particular legend. Seems like you're just asking for the failure to happen. But so as it so happens, it's always Daedalus and Icarus that get, you know, all the science names. Yeah, we want to name it that. Why not?
Shane, the gate is opening. Get over here ASAP. You have to see this.
Go where? The CEO of the entire company can't go to some of these places.
I'll meet you there. But there's something I have to find out first.
You heard the new Modern Warfare campaign is short, isn't it always?
Sometimes I feel alone too. We're both alone here. Together.
When has it ever had a long campaign that you can't beat in like 6 to 7 hours? But that's good. That ensures that I'll be able to get the video out before Death Stranding. What have you missed? Not much.
They hide like rats under the floorboards. Stick to it. I have seen where they root, slither like snakes amongst the leaves.
We've basically just been having conversations on anything other than the game tonight. Icarus Complex.
My God. It's completely taken over.
Filth, seething tendrils of a hive, ever expanding. Fools, they cannot be contained.
Doing a good job of channeling, you know, what's the evil mermaid in, you know, Little Mermaid? Doing a good job channeling her. You love the Vita, amazing system with Sony, did more with it. I think Sony's done with handhelds. Ursula, yeah. I never remember that lady. So he's gonna run across it. You'd think I'd remember that after 3 Kingdom Hearts games. But Little Mermaid was never a movie I was that into. This... Oh! That doesn't make much evolutionary sense. I think this game definitely has a memory leak problem. There's no other way to explain this horrible performance now.
She tread. Filth.
Yep, filth. What if we just played something else tonight? I don't really have anything queued up. And I'm a man who likes to finish what I start. Feels weird to leave something half finished, but if I don't finish this game tonight, I'm not playing it again. I make that solemn promise to you, chat. This is just another game that I was looking forward to that I ended up being disappointed by. Sucker for closure. Hunchback of Notre Dame has probably the best Disney song ever with, you know, Hellfire, dark fire, this burning in my skin, this burning desire is turning me to sin. Also, thank you, X-Eyes, for the 6-month streak. See, I have to resort to singing show tunes now, or, you know, Disney songs to entertain the stream. You know what? You know, I want to point something out that, like, this is sci-fi looking and generic sci-fi looking as possible, but actual experimental fusion reactors look just like that now, with the whole fusion guns around them. Raven's gonna be mad she missed that? Yeah. She does like to hear me sing for some weird reason. In here? Stay away from that while it's growing spikes. We're always entertained. I think we're basically an MIRC chat. What's my favorite Disney movie? And I don't mean Marvel. Well, I kind of figured, knew what you were asking there. I was really into Lion King as a kid, but I don't know if I'd say that's my favorite.
What is that?
Favorite? You know, honestly, when I think of my favorite animated movie, it's not from Disney. It's still The Iron Giant.
What is that?
It looks like a baby with a giant nose and, okay, and tentacles. Yeah, that's actually the most disturbing thing in game. Not that it apparently mattered. Monster baby. I'm guessing that's like the baby form of that thing that's been chasing us the entire game. Where are we going, Treebeard? I don't know, sorry, I just keep quoting that movie. Something's been chasing us? Well, it chased us once, and then we saw it again recently. Does that count as being chasing us the entire game? You know, I don't even know what we've been trying to do. It just, some things seem... You know, that had to have some massive strength if it knocked a bulkhead that thick down from that low a position where, you know, yeah, that's not going to happen. That doesn't seem like it had nearly the hydraulic strength. This game is trying to be like, you know, Alien Isolation with the robots now. Sorry, game, that was a proper horror title. And had actual production quality to it. Not scared, try harder. I like that. Can we make that a tag? Not scared, try harder. That deserves a hashtag, I think.
You're trembling. Let me swaddle you in viscera and wrap you in the rage of my bones.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
You could crack open your helmet like a walnut,
This has quality, just low quality.
and my voices will still be there. Not in the spaces we
Look for a command.
know,
Find a way to use the elevator.
between. Only discarded pieces block the path. Rain
Are they both open?
Unanswered questions.
Let's find someone's hand to use. Or maybe the X-ray? So what is this game about? We're on the moon and there was a lady doing plant experiments and there's also some kind of ancient tomb of alien artifacts. It's a mess, actually. They should have picked one or the other. Put the baby on it. For some reason, I think the baby doesn't have security clearance.
Number sees their meaning.
Yeah, we're on Mars. Oh, look, they got tyrants. Since I know they're gonna wake up after I get this code, let's take a look at them.
Holy shit. That's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals? Or the copies?
Oh, we're not real people, are we? Van Buren. Ina, there's another Ina. We killed her earlier. That's us. That's me. Damn, I'm kind of built. Clearly been doing my squats. Wilcox. Is this Soma now? No, still not Soma.
We're all expendable assets to Orochi. Wasn't enough to know all our secrets. They can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
Cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no sign of deterioration through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan completed. Who knew a company named after a Japanese demon would be evil? Huh? Even more clones of us.
It doesn't end.
Split from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organ.
That means that tentacle baby we saw back there could also be us, only twisted. Spook moo. Ghost moo. We need a ghost moo. Experiment at Project Icarus. We are experimenting with a substance phenomenon entity, oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova calls Z-Path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation. The goal of the experiment is to see if the effects of this pre-natural contaminant are the same on cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied minute amounts of the filth on cloned cells using the safety protocols and observed. Effects were largely similar, with the molecules of the containment attacking the cells. However, the process moves more slowly than observed before. Colin, now we're going to have a clone of ourselves to move into a new body. The filth has escaped. I have sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I have injected the radiated serum. As outlined in the procedures, the side effects are intense but mundane, and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory that the filth flows, even undulates along dimensions outside of our perceived three-way have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I am recording the findings this mishap affords. This is what Beast Within's tried to do, but exclusively with horror tropes. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulating myself on my rationalism. Oh, he's a Redditor. But then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me, and I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs have begun to do things on their own. But only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully, or they misbehave. I've made a careful regimen of making sure not to look at any one body part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watching them, except for my right arm. Good arm. I am a scientist. Scientist. Cut off arm today. Right arm. Good arm. Only uncorrupted part. Pristine. It will be pristine forever. Stored good arm in the morgue. Code is 9510. I'm scientist. Will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. Scientist, scientist, scientist. Clearly the cat jumped up on the keyboard at the end. So 9510. Science. Yes, we've been doing a lot of science, chat. You think he lost his mind? That does seem like a possible outcome. Was that not right? I'm late, but I'm here. Well, welcome. Welcome to the shit show. Everyone is welcome to partake of, our shit. Code 9510. Maybe I didn't hit enter. I forgot to hit OK. I'm used to video games, just you enter the 4 digits and that's all you need. I've gotten lazy. I've gotten weak. Also, my hand kind of hides the OK symbol. Silly Dartigan. Put it back. You clearly don't have to pull it out, it's empty.
Oh god. That's disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
I'll let chat. Fuck. No vines in my face. No vines in my face. Vines in my face. I don't know why I'm making that into a rap, but needed to. It felt like it needed to be done.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go! Come on!
Well, at least it's, being patient.
Open! Come on! Shit! Okay, come on, close! Close, you piece of shit, close! Ha! Yes! Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
Well, it made me laugh. I guess I got that. See you later, Mike. I love you too, man. Have a good sleep. Fuck you, you plant piece of shit. That's the best horror line ever.
Strangely, it tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
Big Mulov.
My mind opened like a nocturnal flower, aching for the pollinator bat. I've been feeling the steam.
Is she saying something again? I'm basically treating her like my, Alzheimer's ridden, great grandmother. I was like, that's nice, Grandma.
Casts a shadow. Corona.
Just keep playing with those playing cards I gave you. Eight-headed monster, huh?
Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Please await lethal response. All
What are
that
they
corporate
keeping
sense of
here?
humor.
So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. Genesis 3:23.
Well, we've learned the Bible, chat. God, this is such a shitty running game. Holy God. How do you release a game in 2019 that runs like this that had a budget?
Meeting at 5:12? That's oddly specific. The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
Unearth
Alright, Chad, we got 2 clues.
which cannot.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around for some
512.
clues.
Communication with the dreamer requires a sensory-deprived environment, even for you. Use these settings. Lighting, sound, numbing. What was the Genesis thing again? Genesis 323. Maybe we gotta add the 2 numbers together. Nope, that wouldn't, nope, that wouldn't give you 4 digits.
New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape.
Oh, it was Elon Musk
The
after
dream
all.
will consume them. They are inevitable.
4:23 of on that clock.
The clock is stuck on 4:23.
Alright, so we got a 423 of 512, and then we got... I guess we add all 3 together? 323. Someone add these together for me, so I'm going to give them to you. 323. 423. And 512. That's the only thing I can think of. That doesn't really make much sense, though. That would give you a 4-digit number, though. So maybe. Let's use our thinking brains, chat. What could it all mean? The numbers. The numbers, chat. Could it be 1258? It can't be that easy, right? Plus it gives you letters, so why would it be nothing? Yeah, it can't be. Board meeting, 512. Okay, that wasn't right. Maybe you gotta know the Bible. Try Eden? I guess we could. That doesn't tell me what all the numbers are, all number clues are for. Okay, it was that dumb.
An emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild animalistic frenzy. It's able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ear. I see the crew of the Serrano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all my being, and they are stare through cracked helmets, the filth reaching out towards me. Can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I've activated the proper protocols. I doubt they will be enough.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they
Stupidest
get in.
combination I've ever heard. It's the kind of combination an idiot would... Yeah, this is a major corporation, though, with a lot of power and money. And they went with that. The numbing agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragment under control was created from the strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of an emergency, the Invictus can be launched. A self-guided rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communications specialist Delapour was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and his location at the off-site communication dish, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of catastrophic event. He alone knows the trigger word and will use it at his discretion. Father, the Serrano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We cannot analyze it in time. The filth has reacted violently and unpredictably, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. We've shut down Project Eclipse. The emergency... Fucking God, I don't care anymore. Numbers and letters. The Immortal Engine. Father, as you know, we owe a great debt to the work of Dr. Cynthia Newhart. This site was chosen based on her later work. Notes and research kept under the strictest clearance, while her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology has been daunting. Our analysis still continues to see results, most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You are already aware of the fragment of a Dreamer, which we recovered. Research continues into significance of this fragment, and now it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by a Munson's expedition... Gaia engine... Words. Unauthorized message. Unauthorized video transmission. Pounding, muffling, talking. This is Trevor Graham, commander of the Serrano. An EMP fried our systems, and we are currently hurtling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Fuck protocol, fuck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us the coordinates, and I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Brahardi drew the short straw when the heat shield controls malfunctioned. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew, but we follow procedure. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face, when he turned, his entire mass was covered in blackness. Just a spider webbing of black oil across the entire thing and leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the fucking helmet. Costanza grabbed his arm, and that shit, it crawled up her suit, wrapped around her, squeezed itself inside. That pounding, that airlock, I couldn't let them back in. The infection, just being near it made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter though, the fucking hatch won't close. Anytime now, we're gonna bust apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel are lucky. They're still asleep in their pods. Won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me, all of it. This is the Serrano 1, about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't know about the lives they lose to do it. You hear me, Orochi? The whole world is gonna see this thing. The whole fucking world will know. End transmission. Am I playing a fucking book? All horror games think they have to have a lot of words now.
Have anything to do with Project Eclipse?
Mainly because they're small budget and they just... Yeah, that's how you do it. Just give them a lot of talking. Oh. Push. Push. There's other switch. Oh no. Flip everything on. Hey, look at that. Kilroy Higgins, subscriber, 9 months. At least it'd be easy to sin this game. Yeah, I'm not doing that though. A lot of these horror games I'm playing right now just don't really have enough there. Or at least enough that's enjoyable. What if... I don't understand what I'm even trying to do right now. I don't think I'm qualified for this. I guess that's good. Chad, do you know how to run this machinery? Are you qualified? Sensory deprivation required to communicate with subject. So I'm guessing we need... I don't really know. What was the other computer monitor doing? I'm guessing this thing, this one of these emails and all the numbers tells me how to do it. Yeah, I don't... I feel like Homer Simpson in his nuclear power job of a safety inspector. Flip a button. Hey, see you later, Tetsu. I don't really... Wait, there's... I didn't even... The note. Use this. So we have to have... Okay, that kind of gives you an idea. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we need... certain switches on and off. Okay, I guess if it's filled in, it means it needs to be flipped. These were all flipped down originally, so let me flip them all back down. I think. So we need these top 3 flipped up. Okay, then it also says this one goes onto the 4, so you have to guess of the ones below it. What is this? Communication with the dreamer requires a sensory deprived environment. Use these settings. Lighting 20, sound 100, numbing 100. Okay, so. Okay. Oh. It's done. Wow, okay. I think it's done. 20. Lighting's at 20, soundscape 100, numbing 100. Is that it? Press the square buttons though. I already had them right. It says I have 2 black and 1 yellow. And I had the percentages where they're supposed to be. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse. That's going to be those numbers, actually. It's 3 digits. But I can't do that yet. Says to use it last. All the 3, all those. Okay, so... Let me put it off 1 and then alright, window shutters. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Wow, it actually is an Orochi. I think.
What the hell is that thing?
No, it's just a monster heart. Chat, give me those numbers again. Did someone write them down? 423. Yep. We'll try 323 first.
That didn't work.
All right, 423 then.
For the right setting on these dials. It wasn't the number on the clock. Maybe it's something else.
512 then.
Brilliance. Yes. Let it connect.
Why did we just do that? Seems like a good idea to let the... Oh, we're in the max pain level. Funny as hell is the worst thing I can imagine.
Our family therapist's office. I can still smell the musty...
I was in a
soap
video
from the
game.
corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
Oh, we're getting into the pseudo-intellectual part of the story.
Yes. We may not agree on the finer points, but I can't let it go on any longer. Not like this. My father. He always used to say, Cynthia, your brain has its own mouth, and all it does is devour books. I was satiated.
Engineering dimensions. Who decorates their office in a neo-Victorian style for therapy?
Just keeps eating.
Apparently very, very wealthy therapist.
Stop.
I think it's supposed to create a calming
I know
atmosphere.
how that sounds.
New patient Shane Newhart, 7-year-old male, with mother Cynthia reporting night terrors with the complex hallucinations. He claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, and so he did. It is made of vines, tendrils, and teeth. He emphasized the teeth with human hands and face. The vines emerge from every shadow and fill the room, twining themselves upon themselves, eventually crushing him in the bed. All the space that remains is a small dark tunnel through which the creature stares at him from across the room, and he can see it through his eyelids, and his face inches closer minute by minute, but his mom always wakes up before the teeth. S became extremely distraught, and the rest of the session was spent consoling him. For any chance to develop a rapport with him, I'll need to see them separately for several sessions. And lots of money. Call C to set up a time next week to discuss home life, school performance, and concerns. Can we not best this game and say we did? No, we would know we're lying, though. Like it has for today. If I don't beat it today, I'm never playing it again. Shane GP ruled out physiological causes for night terrors. Must be related to anxiety, a lot of tension in the Newhart house. S may be genetically predisposed. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he played during chess recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about S, but she was reluctant to talk about herself. And we either go hard or go home. Yes. If this ends up being all in our mind, Dartigan gonna be upset.
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
Yes, teacher, you're, 5. What college class is this? Introduction to Bullshit Physics. That's what I call it. Space between dreams. Wrong. How does one access the space between
Excellent try,
dreams?
Gloria. However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places.
Oh man, I can't believe I took on college debt for this. The doors of light, the fabled roads of Agartha, are said to be able to take one throughout space-time. Man, we went into debt for this school. Oh, it hurts. Physics allergies kicking in. Well, read the other paper.
That's very cutting edge, Adam. And while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
Wormholes in event horizons offer the possibilities to go to impossible places. You just got home, and since we talked about alcohol earlier, I'm having a beer in my honor, and it's hard cider, so I can be a drunken asshole. As long as you got an excuse. Here's to you and your drink, bad boy. God knows I could use one to make this a better experience.
What a distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
God holds the keys to the doors of the entire universe, and by His grace are allowed to enter. I have seen God, and it's terrible. Well, did anyone get the question right? Correct.
Very good. The answer is the Dreaming Ones. The Dreaming Ones were, the Dreaming Ones are, the Dreaming Ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge, secrets past the skin of eternity.
Frickin' philosophy class. Next you're gonna be telling me I want to sleep with my mom.
I'm having a hard time noticing when it's happening. I see a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote. Illuminated, suspended in the air. I spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself.
To its ports I've been.
I merely
To
am
its
who
ports
I
I've
am
been.
and have always been an isolate. Isolated by knowledge. Imagine discovering
It's not a
dictionary
lake.
of new words to
It's an
describe
ocean.
the universe. What's it?
New patient, Shane Newhart. Okay, we've already read that one. Week 3. Convinced to see him. Week 14. Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She has managed to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in basement. Symptoms waned. Enough to attend session today. Washed hair and basement utility sink apparently. Managed to take care of Shane during disassociative periods. Twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble. Claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of latest book and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I fell out of my depth. Okay, I don't care. I'm just setting myself up for even more disappointment. Like, oh, you were crazy, Shane. That's all there was to it. It's all in your head. This isn't as racist as some Lovecraft stories. Well, there's a lot. Lovecraft based a lot of his horror on the strangeness of the other, but he, for the most part, when you only see racist stuff in his stories, when he talks about swarthy Middle Easterners or something, is how he usually puts them. He liked the word swarthy. Do you dare peek at forbidden knowledge?
It's already too late.
Why is
It's
Lovecraft
always
racist?
too
Because he
late.
really hated other people that weren't white. Yeah, it's well known he was racist as all fuck. But hey, he made a couple good stories. He made some good stories. So, a lot of people overlook it. See you later, Puff. Yeah, he really hated the Japanese, by the way. Space between the walls of sleep. Our mother wrote a lot of books on bullshit. Your neighbors have been loudly fighting for a couple of hours now. Oh, the fun times. Are your neighbors ever loud? No. My neighbors are actually really good people. I recommended they actually take the apartment in the building that I live in. There's only 2 apartments in this building, that one had been vacant for a while. So hey, and I was friends with them. Like, hey, you guys, I got you covered. Now they're going to be having a baby in a couple months. I'm sure they're going to be. That's going to be fun. The baby crying and all that. Yeah, I always find it funny that he really hated the Japanese, but that didn't stop the Japanese from making a cute girl anime out of his work. It's been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to the more experienced clinician? Clinixian? Is that a real word, clinician? Clinixian? I can't stop thinking about our final session, even though my notes are sparse and the details hazy. Ever since, there was been a gnawing at the back of my consciousness, a deep anxiety I can't shake. I find myself jolting awake after mere minutes, or falling to sleep entirely. I know something is watching. I see it flickering in my periphery. It slithers in the split between seconds. It thinks I don't see. But if I take the dreams of myself, it will tell them. I will have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants. It's a real It's a real word. Also, that anime was entertaining. It had a catchy theme song, I'll give it that. Mainly because I really only know it about the theme song, and it's because everyone thinks it says, like, sons of bitches over and over. One of them are... I think at the point they start making that much racket, it's time to go either go over there and tell them to knock it the fuck off, or like call the super of the building.
Why are you doing this?
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
Nice hair bikini.
I need you to help me.
I thought I am. I was. I will.
God damn it, who are you?
Shane. I'm sorry, Shane. I've made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you...
Nice hair dye, Mom. It's literally glowing.
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a mathematics I had never encountered.
It literally was the
and a pathway to
Necronomicon.
the dream world. I didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
Weighed on you?
What was that nude hair look you were sporting?
What it did to us? To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
Shane, please. Listen.
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes every ounce of concentration I have to remain here. I need your help, son. We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
You left me. You left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
What do I need to do?
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
What's wrong with her character model? I believe it's called running out of money.
We'll solve this
The terrible syndrome.
together.
Oh, if Doctor Who comes out of that thing, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Fatangsha, Kathafugan, Fatagan, Shad, yeah. We just took the... Yeah, I'd like to go to the Cthulhu level, please. It's Professor. I've always known as Doctor Who. Well, I don't watch the show, I just know of it. Hey, that's kind of like Kirby, just ripping that out like that.
Shane,
Like, did you get a good look? And then I'm gonna run away.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything, the filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay, Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
I'm the biggest poser, I don't even know culture.
We have to find it.
Okay, we'll find this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
Okay. I've always known it as Doctor Who, so sue me. Okay, so let me turn my flashlight on. Even though that drops the frames by a couple more. You know, he didn't have a suit on, he just had bare hands, so shouldn't we have to also change into one of these? Alright, no. Doctor Who is the name of the show, but the character is just called the Doctor. So I'm both right and even more right. Well, we spent a lot of time in there. Aren't there like a lot of missing episodes of that show? Like when they originally started, they didn't keep them around, and they're like lost forever. I remember reading about that somewhere recently, like some lady had like been recording TV since the 70s, and she actually had a couple of the lost episodes. Go to the Serrano crash site. Did she pay for her TV license? No, she just took she's like really wealthy, but she was like obsessed with recording television. So she would just like record TV stations all day using VCR tapes. She like lived her life around like making sure the tapes kept going. And then she like, apparently they've been donated to like some kind of like history society now for them to be cataloged and
I'm arriving at
make
the
their
door
way through
now.
all of it.
It's massive.
Yeah, these stone carvings must be thousands of years old. The records of excavation you found in Argus? This must be the place.
I'll meet you inside.
We should start recording now. Well, the amount of data we create these days far dwarfs anything you would have seen, just like even going back as far as the 90s. It's like there's more information and video information created in a single day than entire decades from just a couple of years ago. That's how crazy it is these days. Think about that. In one day, we create more video and information than like all the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Where's the button? Oh, for fuck's sake. I have a limited oxygen supply, you know. We make a lot of worthless content. Hey, that's what the whole plot of Metal Gear Solid 2 was about, remember? I don't know, my brain just doesn't, function for a puzzle like this. I'm sorry. How do you even make this work? That kind of looks like it might line up. Look where the puzzle pieces line up. It doesn't look like it goes like that. I don't know. I'm bad at it. This is what Puzzle Rage was made for. Would that one fit there? That kind of looks like the top and middle row. It looks like they would kind of go together. Problem is, you gotta move the bottom row while you do it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's where the top row is supposed to go. But the bottom row ain't right. I can move the top row, the top and bottom row, and then move all of them. See when they light up like that? You can't move. The only one you can move individually is the top row. Eventually. Oh, did it somehow.
Magnificent.
Quaid, start the reactor. I know I've done that so many times, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Shoot you in the face. Please end this. That's a pretty harsh reaction for a game you're just watching someone play.
Incredible.
I mean, I'm the one playing it. You could just turn off the stream. What did you find out of those alien ruins? A reactor. Air. That ain't an actual quote,
Murals
but
are so well preserved.
I came here to learn from the ancients, travelers at the nexus of the dream world. The Gaia engine they
I
discovered.
referenced the prostitute with 3 teeth. So I was waiting for an opportunity, but it never showed. Then her mom showed up, and I'm like, can't do it for her.
Gave them pure vision, sight through time, knowledge unencumbered. And with all the good that intense light and power brings, there is always someone or something that wants to claim it for their own. I craved it. The knowledge consumed me. I learned and I saw.
I can move now. I'm just waiting for her to finish talking. I want to point out that whenever they have these ancient and very, very technologically advanced alien, species, why do they still write all their shit in, stone markings like they're ancient Egyptians? I think if you could figure out a, world-bending technology, you can do a little bit better than a stone bas relief. Bas relief, however you say it.
This mural, Shane. It's a warning they left here long ago. If we let the filth take over the Gaia engine,
The universe is left to the whims of ancient beings awakening from a million years slumber. You and I, we are the final guardians. We must repair what has been broken. Reality will cease to exist.
There's something under the ground here.
Are those dreamer things a part of the MMO this is based off of?
Holy shit!
Keep moving! Keep fucking moving! Get the fuck out of there! Run!
I'm not gonna make it. Oh shit! Shit!
I gotcha! Move! I'm gonna hold them off!
I'm sure we'll eventually get to meet these two characters.
Declan?
Get back to the rover, Newhart! There's nothing you can do here!
Hell no! I can help! I know what we need to do!
It's everywhere.
No, they apparently got the hell out of here somehow, though I'm pretty sure that was the only entrance. So they didn't go past us. I love this 5-10 frames per second game.
The engine! That must be it!
It isn't the
I know that
logo
voice
of
from
any
somewhere.
engine I've ever seen.
I'm coming! Hold on!
What is this place?
They found it! They found the engine!
Cross the
I
threshold.
know that voice of that girl on the radio.
You must reach them.
From where? It's like on the tip of my brain stem. Yeah, wait a minute. I think I got it. It's actually... Wait, it couldn't be. Is that the voice of Nauta from Fully Cooley? I think it is. The one that we heard talking panically over the radio? I'm almost positive that's the same voice actress or actor for Nauta from Fully Cooley. Or FLCL. Apparently you uncultured swine have never watched FLCL. One of the few anime that I really like. You only watched... Well, that is... you only watched it sub. Actually, Fully Cooley is actually one of the best animes out there for its dub. It's actually, in ways, superior to the Japanese version.
Key, maybe.
Your eyes, they are forever open, never blinking until they crack like eggs and reappear.
Declan, snap out of it! Here, take this.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Is that supposed to look like that, or is that just a non-loaded texture? Okay, now it's loaded in. Now it looks proper. Sick abs, though. Declan's gone, though. He came back really quickly, though, apparently. Yeah, I'm not talking about the most recent FLCL. I'm talking about the original classic. Like, I'm positive that's the same voice actor. I think it's an actress who did the voice of Nauta. Holy god, this section runs like even worse ass. This is plumber ass level of frame rates. No disrespect to any hardworking plumbers out there in chat. Prince of Persia had sick abs, 8 of them to be precise, in the Two Thrones. Is it possible to have 8 actual abs without some kind of, horrible disease? What would I rate this game? 4 out of 10. Vampire was annoying because it was... If this game were 40 hours long, then it would be Vampire levels of bad. Vampire was uniquely bad for just how long it was. It's not the same lady? Well, name some stuff she's also been in, because it's... Oh.
What the hell is that thing?
I'm sure it just sounds really familiar to me, but it might just because it sounds like Nauta. Oh... How many horror games are going to do the monster under the ground thing recently? That's become too much of a trend.
Not good.
I guess it's one way to get away with not really animating something much. And the beast inside, 7 out of 10. Mona Marshall, according to IMDb. I'm guessing it's just because she sounded a lot like Nelta. Okay. We gotta get all the way over there, but I don't see a safe spot.
I feel tremors.
Oh, here's your vor fetish. Do I have a jetpack? I do not, sadly. You know, I just realized we have a heart rate monitor in our suit, and we're at a comfortable 70 BPMs, even when we see monsters. Look at that, it doesn't even go up. Like, even this main character is like, eh, I've seen worse. His heart rate just stays steady. Even he doesn't care.
The sand is shaking. Not good.
Yeah, if I climb, it goes up a heart rate or tick, but monsters, nah. The last time I tried jumping down there and running for it, it didn't work so well. But there's no safe area anywhere, because I can't jump. Unless, I guess I can possibly climb up on that, maybe.
I feel tremors.
Yep, okay.
What are these?
Symbols. Language. An unlocking mechanism?
Declan, what are you doing?
That did something. Holy shit, it's spinning faster. It's working.
That's a man who just solved a puzzle that's annoyed him for several minutes. Oh, can I really not climb up that? That seems important, though. Guess not. We liked this game so much last night, did we? I wasn't really that impressed with it. It just, ran properly.
Gotta get off this sand.
Okay. Let me go further away.
The sand is shaking.
I'm aware.
Not good.
It's gonna be like chugga chugga chugga, yeah, all night.
I'm gonna try to barricade the door!
No, it's already here. You can't.
You fucking bastards! You're gonna have to tear me apart! Ah!
Oh.
Josie. Oh my god, Josie. Shit. Josie is...
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I don't think that sounded like a living, I'm gonna make it kind of sound, dude. At least they held in the send transmission button on the radio suit while they died. That way they can make it dramatic. I guess just, animating those other character models and making them was just too expensive. It blew their budget on our mom. She's Weepy Smurf from the original run of the Smurfs? Wow. That's way back there. Also, Balanoko from 1979, Lupin III. Are we back in control again? How many games is that gonna be?
The moons loom above us, drawing closer together with every second.
Like, all alien stuff must just be nothing but geometric shapes. Yeah, we're looking at alien technology of the gods, 70 BPM. Like, nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure he gets a higher, heart rate when he's like, oh.
My God.
Wait, I thought that he said she was torn apart. This looked like they just grabbed her. You okay? Oh, guess not. Yeah, he probably gets more excited microwaving, watching the microwave run, and it's about to go off and go ding! There, that's the metaphor I was looking for. But no, looking at alien, planetary power cube of infinite power. Yeah.
No. Declan! Fuck, this can't be happening.
Shane, listen to me. You can't trust her. She isn't who you think. And if she is who you think, she doesn't deserve you. They told me to load it into the Invictus. Failsafe. They said I'd know when to use it. Said I'd know if I should. Well, it's now, Shane. It's you. I won't be coming along, buddy. Save the world, man. And tell your mom to fuck off.
Hey, I'm over here.
For me.
You must have been seeing someone beside me.
Shit, Declan. I'm sorry. I was too late. I'll finish this.
Oh, it's a Rubik's Cube.
This is the end.
You can't let your friends die in vain. You
This
have
is
to
the
continue
end.
what they have started.
It ends today.
Lord Shane, my
I believe we were talking about that just the other night.
in between. I will guide you. Be my hands.
Mom, you're sounding creepier.
The runes, their language, it bends across the dimensions. It rotates and changes meaning.
Recreate the sigils. Align the inlays.
Light the remaining pillars and charge the waning machine. Its glow will restore the barrier.
Oh, I can't move the other two? No. Fuck you, and fuck your marker, and fuck my mom. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Okay, so... yeah, this one was wrong. I need a tiny little, tiny square at the bottom. That ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, not it either. Just think, there's gonna be another version of this puzzle where we have to move multiple cubes. Okay, actually, never mind. The little cube is already there on the bottom of it, so I just need the lines going up. some point I'm going to rotate this and it's going to be a pentagram, or no, not a pentagram, but a Nazi swastika, it feels like. This might be it. Oh, not quite. Definitely need a cube in the... Let me try this one. This one.
Yes. Quickly to the next. The moons draw ever nearer. Illuminate the ancient machine while there's still time.
Mom, please don't have an orgasm over your evilness. Creepy and weird. Even if you're evil and a being of, unknowing
Hurry,
mysteries.
Shane.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm counting on you. You must. You must. Tendrils of filth slither along the spine of time. They thrust themselves
Tendrils
into
of
the
Filth.
ether,
That was
tear,
definitely someone's band
fabric.
name. So this one's got the little... This one's... Oh, no, let me walk it over there first, you sons of bitches. That's not fair. Pick it up and walk it over there. Can't even look over to see. Okay, oh, okay, never mind. It was doing that. Alright, let's get the one on the end first, since that one seems easy to find. So some of these are getting a bit scratchy, so it might not be exact. That one looks like it's correct, though. Yeah, that one's right. Oxygen check? Good idea. Oh. Yeah, we should top off. By running, we got a faster heart rate than looking at, a god emblem. Breathing is for the weak. That sounds like a very good, saying for a Warhammer 40k Marine. By the Emperor, I shall never breathe again. Breathing is chaos. Okay, what do we need? No, it needs another little square in the corner. Oh, that one ain't right. Oh, that was good. Make more Warhammer 40k jokes. I only do it once every stream. No, that don't look right either. Nope, not that. That one might be it. Nope. Close though. Get your ass to Mars. Or no, actually don't go to Mars. It's horribly boring. Can you imagine if this was the Total Recall package they sold to Quaid? Quaid, tell me about what kind of vacation you want on Mars. alien technology, alien secrets, secret agent, let me know and I'll put it in your brain. I want to do horrible puzzles for many hours, and my mom will be half naked most of the time. I want to be scientist and smart, but not very, charismatic. I want my vacation to be kind of shitty, to be honest. I think I'm almost out of combinations here. If you have not seen Total Recall, that's your own fault. Have I tried every possible thing that looks like it would work? I believe I have. That sounds like a Schwarzenegger movie, you don't say. There has to be a little box in the corner for this one, but I can't get it. Find one that works. That one's definitely not it, but might as well try it. Yeah, it's definitely not on that level, so go up to the next one. Let's try the blank one. Maybe not. No. I've only watched the new Total. You guys gotta watch the good Total Recall. What are you doing with your lives? I mean, it still holds up even today. You're missing all my best references. Not on that one. You know, I'm just gonna start doing it one at a time. Fuck it, we'll brute force it. How about that, game? Okay. How was my day? My day was fine. No problems to report. What didn't I like about the new one? It's not the perfect 1980s original one. Is that a good reason? I mean, it's just like saying, why didn't you like the new RoboCop over the old RoboCop? It just isn't as good. You can spin it up and, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can spin it in two different directions, but still the same. I think I've tried every possible thing. Unless the one on the side is somehow wrong, but it doesn't look like it. So that might be what's throwing me off, who knows. The best alien technology. Snake, it's made using current alien technology. I don't get it. I think I've tried every possible face. You can't. I am adjusting it. What are you talking about? You gotta make it match up with what's in the center of that. That's what the other puzzle was all about. Oh, I didn't even know about that. Fuck. Well. There we go.
Just one more.
Yeah, well, everyone else in chat was blind too, because it's only that one guy saw it. That's right, I'm including all of you in my ignorance. Now we got one more. Then I think that'll be the end of the game. We just gotta decide if we're gonna, you know, do what the dude wanted, or do what our mom wanted.
Do it, Shane. You are the key. Wondrous light. Return for us. Bridge the dimensions. Light and shadow.
Mom, you're kind of giving away that you're evil.
Shining, luminous. Do you hear it singing? It sings, Shane. I can feel it. The energy. It's weakening. There is still hope. The moons must not align. Go, my son. It shines with the brightness of infinite knowledge. Do not fear it. No, your friends, they died to help.
Mom, have you ever heard of, you know, selling something too hard? Alright, we need... This one's really scratched up. Let's take a look at the corners. We gotta find maybe that little... You know what? My oxygen yet. Who playtested this? I don't think any of that. This was playtested. Nope, that's not right. No. This is how they decided they wanted their ending to be like, you know. Can we just watch both endings on YouTube? Nah, it's not worth it. We'll just get the ending we get. This is probably the last thing we gotta do in the game other than make a choice. Just stick you in there and work on the middle one. Maybe the middle one would be more clear. Since it does have a square. Actually, I think that one's right on the money right off the bat. Well, that helps immeasurably.
It's in place.
What?
I hope to God this works.
I guessed correctly on that one? No way.
Jesus! What's happening?
Time has come. It was inevitable. We were too late, Shane. The engine cannot...
Somehow a miracle just happened, chat. I guess I just put that one in frustration down, thinking, oh, I'll get back to that one after I get the middle one. And it was, ironically, the correct one. As the world crumbles.
The unbearable light. It's destroying the temple.
The engine! We charged it! Why didn't it work?
But they warned what happened. Was it prophecy? The beings that lived here. They were warning themselves. Other travelers. This galaxy. It was doomed to the void. The awakening is inevitable.
There has to be something we can do!
It is too late to restore the machine. We have one last chance. One final result. The Gaia engine is compromised. Sleeper stir. Barrier is mended. Barrier is mended. The work requires sacrifice.
Mom! Stay with me!
Mommy.
Please.
Well, that was a hell of a jump I just did. Comsusser Todd intensifies. Ooh, the ending of Evangelion, huh? Is there a redheaded girl we get to strangle? I never meant to let you down. Na 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 na. Gonna be a blonde mother figure.
The engine can be reborn, but it requires sacrifice. The moons, the dreamers, Phobos and Deimos. We must close the rift.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm dead, apparently.
Jane.
Guess that's the end of the universe. Oh, cool. We get to do that section over again. All damage is real, even on Mars with 30% gravity. You thought it was going to restart me at the cube puzzle? There was a bit of a fear of that happening in myself. Like, oh no. Game desperately wants to be sci-fi Uncharted right now.
The engine can be reborn, but it requires sacrifice. The moons, the dreamers, Phobos and Deimos. We must close the rift, shut the gate. Jane, you are here for a reason. You were marked, sent here. Chosen.
I don't know what's going on. It's all falling apart. Everything. What do I have to do?
To the moons.
Mom, I don't see a clear way down.
There is no other way. Fly to the stars, to where the Cyrano broke the barrier and slipped from the sky.
I want to fall down. Oh, I'm clipping through the ground, Mom. Oh, that was awkward. Alright, let's get in our car and leave. Are we there yet? I don't know. I think we're on the last part now. But I said that earlier, too. Usually when you get to the giant, alien technology that opens, reality up, you're like, that's the end. Can't top that.
To the launch pad. The Invictus should be ready to fly.
I believe in you.
Our mom believes in us. What was the point where the game lost all interest? When I realized I wasn't going to really get to interact much with any characters, and it's just all radio drama. I'm kind of really over that way of doing a game. Last man on Mars. We're at the science the fuck out of this situation. We want to get home.
All right, Shane. You can do this. First step. Get to the command console.
Retrace the path. Complete the ritual.
You can't see shit? What do you mean? Screen looks visible to me. Hey, see you later, Riley says.
Something got here before me. Not good.
Oh, we're finally gonna have our showdown with Tentacle Man. They should have really given that thing a name. You're not tired of radio characters? I just am. It's happened. It just comes off as lazy now to me. I mean, I realize you had to work under a constrained budget, but there's other ways of going about it.
It's locked.
Does this game have a boss fight? We don't have a combat. There's no combat in the game, so if it does, it'll be like a puzzle sequence. I hope to God there's no combat. With this frame rate, could you imagine trying to aim? What a thrill. The darkness inside me. Wait, this is taking longer than I thought it was going to be.
I have to hurry.
Oh, we have to hurry.
God damn it!
He is very upset. Puzzles are the way of doing combat, exactly. Do the cool way of going down the ladder, where you hook your hands on the side and slide.
No! Not now! They're going to destroy the ship!
Oh, how do I get out? Oh, over there. Look at it this way, Dad. I saved you $40 come January. How come? This game actually wasn't $40. And were you actually planning on getting this?
Under the sand. Those things are back.
What is the plot of this game? Cthulhu and Mars. Sand sharks are back.
I have to be quick.
Well, I didn't see any, safe spot. You were planning on getting this yesterday? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. There's better. Get maybe that whole the Outer Worlds game looks pretty good. You know, if you want a space exploration game, you might also want to check out the Outer Wilds. I heard that's also good, or at least interesting. Did Outer Worlds come out today? I believe it's out now. Yeah.
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back.
Hulu wants a Mars bar. Alright, where can I run to that's safe? There's like tentacles all over the place. I guess I can kind of ramp up on top of this.
I have to be quick.
Nope. I'm dead. Apparently this man cannot walk up an incline. The release date for Death Stranding? November something something. 11th, I think. I don't know. I mean, you could Google it. Yeah, the right is the only way I can go. I've tried everything else.
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back.
Yeah, the Outer Worlds and the Outer Wilds. That's a confusing naming scheme, wasn't it?
Quick.
Oh, that's death. Vor fetish. I'm gonna be very glad to uninstall this game.
Movement under the sand. Those things are back.
We're gonna make that our sacred ritual of uninstalling this game once we're done. That's how we summon our dark gods. So what? I tried getting up on that. He can't go up that on an incline. That's not safe. I can't get around the van before the thing eats me. I can't jump, so that's out of the options. That's... tentacles blocking the way.
I have to be quick. That rock should be safe.
He was saying that rock should be safe, but it kills me well before I can get to it. What's the name of our dark god? Cthulhu. Cthulhu, yes.
Shit. There's movement under the sand.
Religious icon
Things
works
are
too.
back.
We have a multi-god religion. You're gonna stay off Twitch for a few days? People are gonna be streaming this next. Does it mean that rock? Because I couldn't even get to that other rock before dying.
I have to be quick.
Yep, okay, he can get on this rock. And now he can get up on this when he couldn't before. What the fuck? Alright, tiny rock over there is the next target.
If I can just make it to the rocket.
Man, horror developers really like the sandworms, don't they?
It's moving.
Or trimmers.
Run. Just run.
Well, I would, but I'll die. I gotta be careful about this Boham.
I have to be quick. Made it. I hope to God the ship holds together.
Well, usually once it's knocked, at an angle, it ain't gonna launch. Yeah, that looks kind of fucked to me. What are all these tentacles doing? Trying to keep it from launching. They apparently know that what we're about to try. Even Chad doesn't want to sing the song now when we go up a ladder. Everyone's demoralized.
Getting close. Just need a little more time. I never thought I'd be leaving Mars
Does
this
Netflix
way.
have the old episodes of Samurai Jack? I don't know. Question for everyone. What's the last notable horror game that didn't feature action sequences of any kind? Stealth,
Josie,
combat,
Declan.
QTE, and just relied
one's
on
for you.
story and atmosphere
Everything
to
needs to
sell
be
the horror
green.
like a pure adventure
This is
game.
it.
Has there ever been such a game, to be honest, that didn't have any of that stuff? I think what you're describing is a book. Usually point-and-click adventure games weren't that really scary, even when they tried to be. Outlast had QuickTime events and had action sequence where you run away. That easy to lift a rocket off, huh? Oh, of course not. You want to give me... what does that even say? Detonate payload, codename Mars sucks.
Good as it can be. Let's do this. Now, starting the countdown. Close your eyes, cross your fingers. Come on.
We have a 70 beats per minute heart rate while we're being launched in a rocket.
Clear up the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do?
Ground control to Major Tom.
Holy shit!
Testing engines, thrusters on. Your game sucks and lags a lot. Oh. Pardon?
This is everything you are. Just you alone. It's time, Shane.
Time for what?
Hush, my sweet boy. It's almost over.
No! This is wrong! You want to release those things!
They must be freed, so that I can be freed. You destroyed the Gaia engine with your corrupted hands. Please, Shane, help me.
Enter the cold. Oh, use radio.
I'm ready. Mars sucks.
Boom. I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom! Why is the Doomslayer so formidable and unbeatable? High testosterone level. Also a lot of green smoothies. Oh, we're kind of fucked though. What's my oxygen level? Can't see. Probably low, I'm guessing.
Astronomers continue to be baffled by the sudden disappearance of the moons of Mars.
You can see Earth back there, the blue dot.
NASA has called a press conference to address the speculation that a manned secret mission to Mars.
Game sucked, game did suck. Rock Pocket Games. Clever name. I don't think there were multiple endings. I didn't see anything that would let me choose. Wish I could get my money back on it. It's fine. I mean, I used it to entertain you guys, and that's all that matters. Modern Warfare next? Tomorrow, yeah. If you don't use the radio and wait, the world ends? Well, that would give you the other ending. But I don't think it'd be canon, because that would end the entire, secret world universe, which this is just a small part of. Uninstall this? Yes. Just wait. I don't think I can demand a refund. Played it for more than 4 hours, or 2 hours, whatever it is. Well, they really wanted the credits to be large, didn't they? I guess they thought everyone that played this game would be blind, or near blind. Was this game bad? Yeah, kind of. It had promise, but it just badly designed, poorly executed, didn't really do much. We watched the first cutscene of Modern Warfare. Well, we'll get to that tomorrow. There's no reason to do anything with that right now. That's what I call a rubber band yawn. What happened to our monster buddy that was following us? Excellent question. And I guess he was stuck underground. That was the last time we saw him when we were going up the elevator. I kind of was expecting a big confrontation with him. But no, they couldn't even figure out how to use their monster right. Hey, Jules Fury, thanks for being here tonight. Rip Jeremy. Was that his name? Science. I wonder if there's going to be anything after the credits roll. Moreover. By the way, anyone who hasn't yet followed me here on Twitch, and you're watching right now, and you're new maybe consider hitting that follow button. And if you want, you can scroll down and hit that Discord button. Your watch is finally ended, guy. Well, we're almost done too. The credits are about to wrap up. Then we're gonna symbolically delete this game from my hard drive. Come on. I'm just waiting for that moment now. Well, at least they rendered Mars pretty nicely. That looks good. Which is the follow button? You're on mobile? In Neospace, I'm pretty sure you already followed. Or at least you're subscribed, so good enough. Funny part is how the MC's dad is gonna be now, because he's dead and his dad will never know why. Yeah, that whole part with his family and them having like mental issues wasn't really expanded upon very much, was it? It's like, oh yeah, we had issues and then mom disappeared once, and yeah. Cool, ain't it? At least they didn't cop out and like, oh, you were just crazy at the end. Was mom real? Yeah, I think our mom was real. She got invested with the dark powers somehow and found her way to Mars through a portal and became a monster and wanted to free the dark dreamer gods or something. It's very convoluted. You're the engineer who figured out the cosmic math and disappeared. Gamer Star Wars just posted a link to the Dartigan stream channel on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch a stream maybe you've missed recently. Can we just ignore that the MC might be a clone? Yeah, the game kind of is ignoring that whole idea. That was actually interesting, but they did nothing with it. How did the Beast Inside turn out? It was a good game all the way up until the end, then it just turned out like you were just crazy. And you weren't actually reading the journal of someone from 1850, you were just imagining it. And it was all in your head. So it was a cop-out ending. Or at least that's what I consider it to be. But it was good up until that moment. I kind of liked it, it had me intrigued, but then they just did the bad ending. The shit ending. Been watching your Plague's Tale streams on YouTube, just to the part where you spend 5 mines going over the pig's testicles. Hey, those were worth looking at, alright? That was a game that didn't even brag about their animal testicles, unlike Rockstar. I've been lying for just over 4 hours. Need to get some water, huh? You're right. I do need to liquefy. Was there really this many people who worked on this game? Or is this credit scroll just unnaturally slow? Did I beat the Goose Game? I have not. I still need to play more Goose Game. It's just that every time I think I'm going to get to it, the game takes longer to finish than I thought. Well, in the ending of The Beast Inside, where Adam commits suicide in the present, we still get post-credit scene with evil Nicholas, so he may have been real. In other words, their plot just doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. Come on, game. Come on. Huh? In space, no one can hear you scream. In space, no one can hear you criticize our shitty game. Space needs more anime titties. Well, it just needs the Total Recall 3 tit lady. That's more than enough anime titty. Now we go to Pluto to awaken Super Cthulhu. Okay, get it. At least give me a minigame or something to do. Our third moon is an anime. Titties, and I think we are being cheated. Like, no, we're gonna drag this out. You watch the other ending, equally disappointing. You probably still die in it because you're, left floating in space. Probably just instead of a big purple cloud, you get like goo covering Mars or something. Sing a song for us? I already sang once earlier today, and that was a Disney song. So that the stream is probably going to be VOD muted for that section, and also the video will be claimed on YouTube. Hellfire, dark fire, there's burning in my skin. Yeah, there you go. It's the same purple cloud, but with the tentacles coming out of it. Oh, wow. Wow, that is shit. Didn't we awaken a dreamer in the lab, though? So, or isn't there already one dark god already around? Anime world would be such a nightmare planet. To you, to other people, that's just like a version of heaven. I know some people that the moment, VR allows you to go, brain jack into the system and you have a virtual world, they are never coming out. They are going to be in the land of harem anime for the rest of their natural biological life. It's like, I ain't seeing him again. He's, surrounded. He's happy now. I can't imagine this many people worked on this game and it ended up this shit. You only hunt down the lore of the game on the docket to sin. What virtual world would I want to jack into it for the VR escape? I don't really know. Pretty happy with reality, to be honest. And most fictional worlds are they're gonna have a sucky element to it that's probably if you're not thinking of. So unless you're going for a paradise, I don't know. I'd probably just go. I wouldn't want to permanently jack into any. I'd okay, I'm gonna go into this one for an hour today. Okay, we're at the Unreal Engine logo now. Ubisoft games are shit? Well, for other reasons besides long credits. This game was funded by Europe Media Program of the European Union. No wonder it blew. This is what your tax dollars paid for, Europeans. How do you feel about that? Well, I'm glad I sat through that. Fuck, that was one last fuck you from the game, wasn't it? Well, I tell you what, game. I got a nice... let's commence the ritual. No, you're not getting an update. Delete. Boom. Gone. 7 hours. Well, chat. I believe we're done for the night. That was the actual true ending of the game. Can we see my game library? It's kind of big, so there you go. Hope you just pause the stream and you'll see a good section of it. So, Cowpocalypse, shh, don't look. Don't look at that one. Don't look at that one. No. So, yeah, I guess we're done. Yeah, that was exhausting. I just played 4 hours of 20 frames per second horror game. I feel accomplished. So, tomorrow we'll be getting started on actual game sense stuff again. We'll be playing Call of Duty. I'm probably going to be starting the stream early tomorrow. Maybe at like 6 p.m. because if I can, I would like to beat Call of Duty in one night. So I'm going to try for that. I couldn't be streaming a Psychonauts VR game. No, I'm not. Sorry to burst your bubble on that one. I just bought that game while it was cheap, so I can play it at some point. But, yeah. Tomorrow we'll be playing, Murka in one night. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to try to beat that in one night if possible, and then we'll move on to probably playing The Outer Worlds. So, got some good stuff coming up soon. Anyways, thank you guys for being here tonight. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you for the jokes and the memes and the laughs. Thanks for being so chill. Also, thank anyone who followed tonight, anyone new, anyone who subbed, was gifted a sub, or donated bits, any of that good stuff. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Thank you to my mods as well. Excellent group of people. If you haven't followed me yet, hit that follow button. If you want to join my Discord, scroll down, hit the Discord button. And we're all done for the night. Everything's been said. Let's all go to bed. Or, if you're in Europe, complain to your MPs or whatever about the game they just funded. Alright guys, have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. Later everyone.